welcome back to my journaling of being a spirit artist. So this video, I'm amazed I haven't done it before, but it literally only occurred to me this week, and I've had my channel for years and years. So yeah, what's the difference between spirit artists and psychic artists? So I personally don't think there's a huge difference, but humans like to put labels on everything and put things in boxes. So someone obviously decided to clearly kind of put the two apart. This isn't necessarily my personal belief. It's just in layman's terms what is generally out there. So they say in a nutshell, and I say this loosely, a psychic artist is someone that will tune into your energy, your energetic signature, your auric field, and they will then get impressions and imprints and what have you to then create a portrait for the client. And in the main, they say they tend to bring through loved ones, deceased relatives and friends, and sort of less spirit guides. Now, I don't know whether that's true or not, because I know plenty of psychic artists who do both. And then they say spirit artists will work from source with their guides, possibly with the client's guides, with the angel realms, ascended masters, celestial beings, starseeds, that kind of connection. And again, they will get impressions and piece things together to put onto paper and create a portrait. So literally that is the difference. And spirit artists tend to draw or be more specialized in guides and not so much on loved ones. Again, there's a ton of overlapping because fundamentally everybody works differently. No two work the same. It's such an individual thing. Everyone connects and works with spirit and has their own relationship with spirit. It's very personal. So there is a lot of overlapping, because there's been the odd occasion where I have drawn a loved one. There was a time a few years ago, I was at an event. She sat down, she wanted a guide drawn. Come the end, she burst into tears and she said, "That's my husband." And she got a photo out of her wallet, and it was bloody him. So it does happen. And the same for psychic artists. They can bring through guides. And so that's it in a nutshell. And just because this is just meant to be a quick one, but it's interesting because when I first started out, I had no clue what a spirit artist was, and I was already trying to establish myself as a spirit artist, but at the time I was always told psychic artist. So if you go back to one of my earlier videos where I talk about my journey and how I became a spirit artist, you'll see that at the time I wasn't interested. I really couldn't give two shits. I know it sounds terrible, but I'm being honest. I didn't want to do spirit art. I just wanted to do my work on my clairaudience. But it's an interesting story of how I got here. Spirit, if they want you to stay on your path and do what you set out to do, they will do everything in their power to make sure you do it. And that's what happened to me. I absolutely love being a spirit artist. I don't get why the penny didn't drop sooner. But anyway, so as I was trying to establish myself, I just had my website up. I was posting on social media, trying to get some traction. I was in spirit art forums, Facebook groups with people who were in the same boat as me. And this chap called me out and was like, "Well, why are you calling yourself a psychic artist?" And of course I was like, "Well, because I am." And he explained the difference to me, and I was just like, I was so shocked, and I had to go away and look it up, and he was right. I'd never genuinely heard of a spirit artist because when I was going through that period of just wanting to work on my clairaudience and I wasn't interested in being a spirit artist, there were mediums telling me they used the word psychic artist. I don't think even they knew or had heard of what a spirit artist was. So they just kept saying psychic to me. "You're going to be doing this, you're going to be doing that." And so yeah, I didn't know in the beginning either. So that's just quite interesting for anybody who's starting out and they're not sure what the difference is, because I didn't. Anyway, sorry for wittering. I'm going to go now, and take care. All right, bye.